I did have it scheduled for earlier, but I just unscheduled that one and doing it now. Wasn't sure if I was coming up to do a live at all. I'm going to start cutting back on my lives and whatnot. So, and do a lot more videos. So I need to get a lot more videos out. I'm falling behind in my videos, and I want to catch up on doing those. And I want to do some more about videos to put up. So that's it. That's my computer iPad up to date, and I do have a hot Milo in my number one dad cup, and I did make it hot. So and I'm gonna do my sew up the 5 stockings I need to sew up. So that way those 5 will be done. And whatnot. So then that's them done then. So and whatnot. So once I got them done, then that would be that. Once I got those 5 sewn. Hey Suzanne, hello there. Good morning. How are you? Once I got them done and sewn up, then I'll be able. And the last 5 done, then I can not do the dark coloured stockings. I do prefer the bright ones because it makes it easy to sew up. I find the navy blue and the black is getting hard to sew up now, so I just thought, well, when I make the Christmas stockings for palliative care, I'm going to do the, the palliative care stuff. I'm going to do them with lighter yarn where it's easy. Hey, Chris, how are you? Where it's easy to sew up. Notebot's thanking Chris for hanging out with me today, and that's so. I mean, the navy blue's not so bad, or the black, because I've got the light coming in. It's when it gets nighttime that it's hard. Good morning, Suzanne, said Chris. And seeing it's because it's not coming through as navy blue for you guys, but it is navy blue and whatnot. So and everything. So and it because I've got the good light coming through my window. So, and Suzanne said, "Hey, Chris, so it's not so bad sewing them up, but if I want to do them overnight time, it's okay knitting them up, but the white I can sew up overnight time, this white bit, but it's when you've got the dark colours, so I've been trying to do them nice and bright." Lisa, how was your meal on Sunday? It was nice. It was a beef curry. Um, I did put a video up that went up because you're Monday, so you would have got it yesterday for me, but you're Monday now. So I don't eat beef curry. Eden does. Eden ate it, so I got a picture of her lunch to put up. And just before we had our meal, there was some sweet biscuits like butter snap biscuits, ginger nut biscuits. Hey KK, and we also had some chocolate. We had a couple of coffees while we were there, and then we had the lunch. It was rice with beef curry, um, salad, bread. You always got bread, and then for dessert, one of the ladies um that comes around did the dessert, which was a chocolate mousse with you can have cream, whipped cream, or ice cream. I had it with ice cream. And another lady, we have a cheap Charlie shop, like your Dollar Tree shop or Dollar General or Five Below, that had Easter eggs going out. they had the Easter stuff going out for $2.50 instead of $5. So she brought chocolate, so we had plenty to eat, and there was no dessert left. That all went because we had new people come this weekend, so which was good. So and that so but KK said hello, hello, hello Zach, how are you? So yeah, it went well. So now we've got to wait another fortnight before it comes up again. But it was nice, and I think next fortnight, the man named Socks, he said we're going to have a roast lamb. So well, I love roast lamb with roast potatoes. Always nice to have. And Chris is saying, hi KK and Zach. And Suzanne said it's 10:20 p.m. on a Monday here on the east coast of USA. Well, I am 12:21 p.m. on a Tuesday afternoon on the east coast of Australia. So we're both on the east coast of our countries. And KK says, hi Chris. Hey Bridget, how are you? I hope you're well. I watched your video with you giving Princess Penelope and Princess Gemma. It looked like oranges. It might not have been an orange. I liked how she was dancing when you were asking her to dance. And I think you gave some to Coco. I don't know what you had, but I know you were giving something to eat. And Bridget says, hello, everyone. And KK said, same, Suzanne. Oh, you're the same time as Suzanne. Oh, well, you both are up late tonight. And then, so KK said hello to Bridget. Chris said, hi, Bridget. So I'm sewing my stockings, the navy blue stockings up. I've got 5 to sew up for the moment, my little stockings. That is navy blue, but the thing is, you can't, or you might see it. It's hard to sort of get a but yeah. And then KK said, "Hi Zach and Suzanne." So I'm sewing. I got 5 done. So while I've got the good lights, I'm sewing them up now, and then I don't have to worry about doing the 10. So I've got 5 more to go after once I've sewn these ones up. So. They were eating squash. Oh, okay. I didn't quite see what I knew you were giving it. It sounded crunchy. So, hey, Jonathan, how are you? He said, hello, everyone. Chris said, hi, Bridget. KK said, hi, Zach and Suzanne. Chris said, hi, Jonathan. They were eating squash. I knew you had something, but I wasn't quite sure. I just saw the orange thinking it was an orange, but squash. They would have enjoyed that. Nightbot's thanking Chris for hanging out. Um, do you get spiritual information guidance on Sunday at the meal? No, we don't. They they don't do that, Suzanne. They're just happy to be able to put the meal on and giving us the free meal to just bring people together and get out the house for an hour or so and meet up with new people and chit chat. So no, we haven't. We don't get any of the information. Sometimes Socks is there on a Sunday, and sometimes he's not, depending whether he's got to go to the retreat and everything. So yeah, but we know we don't. Well, I mean, if we asked, they would probably would give it to us. I don't know. I've never asked. Uh, Bridget said the pigs and dogs all love squash. Oh, that's good. Johnson said, hey to Chris. Looks black, misleading. Hey, it does look black, but believe me, it is. It's hard to get a good light. There, is that? Can you now? Can you get navy blue? It is navy blue. Believe me, I do have the docket here. Look, I can even show you the ball band. It does say navy. See. So it is navy, but it's coming across. Now, here's my black here. And hopefully if I hold it up, see, oh yeah, I can see why you think it's black, but it is navy. I want you guys to believe me, it is navy. So here's the squirrels during the pumpkins on Halloween. It is misleading with what colour it is, but it is navy squirrels. Chris said, "Hello, I can't blame them. Pumpkin is yummy. I do like pumpkin. Mashed pumpkin and roast pumpkin. I love, but don't like the skin left on. That's the only thing I don't like. Help serving others. That's what they do, KK. It's just bringing everybody together in the community, have a bit of fun and, you know, something to eat. And, we don't have to pay anything. We don't pay for nothing at all at the meal. And we get apple juice, apple and blackcurrant juice, orange juice, and whatever food's left over, people can take them home. And then they got a meal for that night or the next day. If you want it the next day, you take it home and freeze it. But yes, it is. It's helping serving others, and that's what they do. And they make you feel welcomed. If you guys all lived here near me, you guys would have been most welcome to come and have the same meal that I do. I wish you all did because you would all enjoy the meal. And it's the laughter, fun and laughter that we have. Beautiful down blue, hit dark blue. It is. It's okay. Now I see. So you saw it. Knew what you meant, Bridget. It looks navy. Yeah, it's supposed to be navy, but it's trying to get. Is that better now that you guys can see the navy, seeing the lights hitting it? It is navy because Eden had asked me if I could do. Um, we have Australian football league here. That's why we say football, and we've always called foot. UK call theirs football, but we call it soccer because we've already got a team, football league, and we've also got a rugby union league. Then we've got soccer, so it helped. So she asked, could I do it in? This is one of our football teams, navy blue and white, which is Carlton. Did black and white, which is Collingwood, and black and yellow, which was Richmond. They're the colours she said they wanted, so that's what I've done. So yeah, that's so nice. We have places like that here too. We have a food truck that comes to our area for free once a week and shares prayers if need or shares the gospel. Helps us a lot when we need. Yes, it shows navy. Oh, beautiful. You know what, KK? We need a lot more. I do know. Also, now we've just learnt that on a Tuesday night, which I think will be tonight. Yeah, I think it's tonight. I'm already Tuesday, guys. That's what I'm saying tonight. I'm men invited to Sunday meals. Hey, Suzanne, it's men and women. It's everybody, anybody. And if you've got small children, they're entitled to come too. It's just not us ladies. On my table, there's myself, Eden, two other ladies that are off the same estate, and then there's a couple, which is a man and a lady. Then there's another couple. They weren't there on Sunday. A lady and a man. There are ladies and men. They're all welcome. Um, hey, they're not. They don't care what gender you are, what race, what. But if you do have dietary needs, there's a lady on my table. She can't eat certain meat because of her cultural. Is it her cultural religion or what? She can if they have um a certain meat, she can't have it. So they'll go buy her some chicken or a bit of fish or something. So in that way she's accommodated. But if they know your dietary needs that you can't eat certain foods, they will try and accommodate for that. So yes, so but KK so as I was getting back to KK's comment, I'm pretty sure on a Tuesday night down we've got a park just down the road from me called Town Park, and they've been having free meals there too for people to be able to go and groceries if you're stuck on getting groceries. So I think it's at 7 o'clock at night, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So it's about that time. So yeah. But yes, men are invited. They're not discriminating against nobody. We had three newcomers on Sunday that have never been, but they came and they got the chance to take something home. They were welcomed and everything. So yeah, very nice. It is very nice, Suzanne. I think with the way things are going at the moment, I think every bit of, food, free food, meals prepared like that, it's going to help everybody with that are going through it hard. And and especially when people aren't going through hard, there's still, you still do have people that are struggling, and I think that's what makes me keep wanting to do my knit and crochet and donate my stuff to the hospital, because it's nice to give to those who don't have much, and if you're in hospital, what a horrible place to be, especially kids in hospitals and whatnot. That's why I love doing the lovies and getting them in there to do and everything. And like at the end of the year, I do my Christmas stockings like these, but I do them in lighter colours for the palliative care staff, because to say thank you, because they do such a lovely job in what they do. So that's what I do, what I do. So ours is tomorrow. It's loads of baked potatoes and desserts. Some of the hats were donated there and they distribute them. Oh, beautiful. See, that's where I must go down and ask them that if I did some hat and scarves to them, would they be able to distribute them to to don't need that much white. I'm only just doing maybe they can do the same thing. So I'm going to have to, and should actually talk to the CEO of the community centre and see if she knows like homeless shelters or soup kitchens that could give out hats and scarves to as well, because she'll probably know that more than what I would. So because I normally send mine up to the wellness room, so then that way they've got theirs. But I'm going to ask her and see what she says. She might be able to give me an idea. Great idea. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I've got to look up to see when it actually is on a Tuesday night and go sort of introduce myself and ask that. I know you're giving out free food, but do you need, if you go in your warehouse, like the hats, because we are coming on to our winter months now, and we're starting to get our cold season and the rain, and I want to make sure people have got something nice and warm and nice, and be able to keep their heads warm. And a lot of our homeless people, they're living rough in the city, and they're right where the Yarra, which is a river, and it's so cold, and the cold that comes off that water is freezing, and they're laying there with next to nothing. It's sort of thing. I donate knit and crochet winter wear to my local food pantry. That's See, the local little food pantry that we have is on the estate where I live, and it's only for estate residents only. And I'm not donating to that because, yeah, it's not worth donating to them at all, because it's not worth it. So every place here that serves food that we ask to hand out our house, accept it. That's why I want Suzanne. That sounds great. It's very needed. It is very needed, isn't it? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I want to go down on a Tuesday night and see if I can do the same thing by, if I knit some up, can I also do the same thing? If people want them, at least they've got a hat. And especially, people are going to work and they're not earning enough money to even keep themselves going. And, and if they haven't got the money to pay bills and that, and they're sitting where it's cold, at least if I can knit some hats up and scarves up, at least they can be some sort of warmth to them. So I agree. I think it's a very, very good idea, and help those who can, you know, that we can help, because I think we all need it. And it's not just you know, some, it's not a shame to ask for help, because somebody out there like us that do crochet and give people things, we will always be knitting and crocheting. So yes, it's even more worse this year. It is, isn't it, KK? It is. It is. It's just getting. And I mean, I don't know how you guys in the US are going with the way of petrol or diesel or gas, but I know at one stage part of New Zealand had ran out, and I don't know if they've got more any that come in, and we're starting to run out. So that's why here in Victoria, where I am, we've got free transport till the end of April to try and reserve some of the petrol for those like our ambulance and our fire brigade and our police and our buses, because some of our buses still run on diesel. So we're trying to eliminate, try and get people more out on transport than using cars. But the best thing is maybe keep the transport free for a bit longer, so then that way, they can use it a bit more. Over $4 a gallon. Oh, I'm not sure what that is like in ours, but we go by liters. Ours is three for unleaded petrol. It is, I think it's $2 something. So ours is a little bit cheaper than yours, but there's no transport where we live, unfortunately. Oh, so you need the car. You need to have the car where you are. See, whereas where I am, I'm lucky because I can just walk up to the side street, get the bus from there. I can walk around the corner and get two buses. Then I can walk over to my local shopping centre where there's two, four, six, seven, eight, nine different buses to take me to wherever I need to. I've got the train, and then if I go over to a different suburb, I've got another, I think, five buses there and a tram. So it's sort of for to having the free transport going, it means I can get out more and show you guys more of my lovely city and whatnot, and do a little bit more talk about while I'm out on the bus and whatnot, and show you where we're going. But we need to have more of this free transport because it's actually getting people out and about. But we'll just have to wait and see. Once ours finished, it is nice. It's nice to, be rewarded with free transport for a little while, at least for a month that we've got it. And then once ours finished, it goes over to Tasmania, and then they get free transport. I know it's on their ferry. I think their ferry, they have a ferry to get you from around. And I think they got buses, but I'm not quite sure because I haven't been to Tasmania. So they're getting theirs when we finish ours. They get theirs. So and whatnot. So which is, I think it's nice. It's nice to give back to the people. You know, because we do try and make, like you guys in the US, you try and making your country nice and showing that we are a nice country to come through the visit and holiday and things like that. But you can't at the moment. Well, things are, groceries are going up, and this is going up, that's going up, and you're not getting enough money to do. I saw regular gas in New Jersey for under $4, but prices vary. Yeah, that's happening here, and some of our petrol stations have been. We've got a company called the ACCC. It's Australian Consumer Consumption, something like that, and they monitor certain supermarkets, service stations, and if they're not putting their prices down, they get themselves into a hefty fine. They say they're putting their prices down, and they're not, so they've been getting big fines. So, Suzanne, that's great news. That is, isn't it? It's good when you can get it for, under the price that they're asking. But yeah, but I think it's fantastic that happening. But and whatnot. So yeah, and I know Nightbot did say before, what's in your cup, and please remember to hydrate. I got my hot Milo, and I haven't. I've had a sip out of it, but I need to better have some more before it goes cold, and then I'll have to go and buy another one. I have it in my number one dad, the most impressive father. That's me to my girls. I'm both mum and dad. I just thought I heard yelling then. I must be hearing things because I brought my headphones so then that way you guys don't have to hear the neighbours with their yelling. So if I need to put that in, well, I will. But at the moment, it's okay. So with a bit of luck, that's good. All right. Drinking that's not getting the rest of my sewing done while I've got good light coming into the room because later there won't be. This light won't last because it will. And when I'm looking at the navy, sometimes it comes across as though it's purple, even though it's not. Eden's gone to the movies today with a social worker, so she's gone. And then she's going to the movies tomorrow with a friend. So I'm home alone at the moment, and then tomorrow I'll be home alone again. So I'll be probably hopefully do a live early tomorrow and whatnot. I'm not sure if I'll do one tonight, which will be early hours of the morning for you guys. But then again, I'll probably try and get some more videos done too, and even some shorts. Because I know you can be monetized on your shorts if you get, is it 10 million shorts done or something or rather. So I try and put up a lot. Trying to keep one step ahead, but the days just seem to creep up on you before you even know it. And it's the next day and you think, oh, I've got to make a video. And then you don't. And then the other day, lucky enough, Eden Court said, you didn't have a video go up today? And I said, yeah, there should have been one there. But the one that it should have gone up, I had it up for a different day. So I had to move it to the day that it should have gone up, moved everything forward. So that put me out. So now it's like playing catch up. And how do you play catch up? But I have been taking a lot of pictures when I'm out and about, and I do and will be making it as one big one. And I want to try and get as many pictures as I can when I'm out and about, so that way you guys get, you know, a lot of pictures. Or even if I make a video and let you know where I'm at, like I did for tomorrow's video that's coming out. So yeah. And yesterday when Lara, my oldest daughter and I were out, we were in a different suburb and we came across some Easter eggs that they had going out on special. So we picked up quite a few of them. So I might have an Easter egg once. You know, the Easter bunny with the crunchy cut flavored eggs. I'll probably have one of them once I've done my live when I'm finished. So, you know, sort of probably have one of those. So yeah. While I'm sitting here, but I'll probably make another hot Milo and have another hot Milo with it. And I got my TV on, but you guys can't hear it because it's on mute. So and whatnot. It's on a channel that I don't normally watch. So I don't know who it's on because I just put it on, and if I'm not watching it, it goes to the next video. So sometimes I don't realize, and I get into doing my knitting or crocheting. I'm thinking, what am I watching now? And it's something totally different. And that's so. And my iPad's in the way of seeing what the actual channel it says. Oh no, actually, oh it doesn't say. Could be watching anything. And I do watch a lot of movies through YouTube on the TV. The other night I watched The Sound of Music. The night before that I watched A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott in it. That's the only one I like watching. And then I get out of there and I go to TCL and I'll watch a movie through there. Maybe Halloween, the first one, with Jamie Lee Curtis. And then I'll probably go and watch, I try and find something that I like watching. And I'll watch Misery with James Caan and Kathy Bates. I've watched that a million times. And I've read the book to that one. And that's so, yeah. So I don't mind, depending on the movie. I'm not a romantic person to be sitting there watching romantic movies. Sometimes I might even sit there and watch true crime movie shows, documentaries, and whatnot. And I don't mind reading true crime books either. Like on Jesse James, Ned Kelly, things like that, and whatnot. So, and sort of don't mind watching those sort of things. That's that one done. Just got to put the cord on that one, but I just want to turn him inside out in the right way for a minute because I want to have a look at something. Okay, it's all fine. So now I just got to put the cord on that one, on this one. So he is sewn up now. So now I just got to put one of these cords on there, which I crocheted. I did that one up, but didn't finish doing this one. I thought he was waiting to be done, and he got one edge to do. I thought I'd already done him, so it's okay. What's the weather like down there? Well, at the moment, we did have a bit of rain in the morning, but I'll soon tell you what it is at the moment, and then I'll transfer it to Fahrenheit for you. The weather is, for me where I am, 18 degrees. It's supposed to get rain Thursday and Friday. It's 18 degrees, but I'll see what that is in Fahrenheit for you. So that way you get to know Fahrenheit. 18 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, which is 64.4. That's what we've got at the moment. Do you wear sweaters soon? You'll find some people, once our autumn months start, apart from when our autumn months start in March, we still get a bit of warm weather, but now that we're getting later in the autumn weather, people will start putting their sweaters or jumpers on as well. I did have mine on earlier only because earlier this today because I had to go down to the chemist and it looked like it was a bit chilly when I left, so I put it on, but I have taken it off. It is downstairs if I need to put it back on. But yes, we do start wearing them depending on the person. Some start wearing them earlier, but because the start of March, we're still getting a little bit of our summer. So I plan not to wear a jumper until I have to. But some people have already started wearing their sweaters now. So yeah. So it's sweater season now. And because May not being that far away, which is what we're 14 days in, so another 16 days, and we're in May, which will be our last month of autumn, and then we're into winter. So the 1st of June, we get our winter, and that's where you'll find a lot of people start wearing a lot more sweaters and coats and things like that. So, yes. It is sweater season. I put it on if I'm really cold, but I I look at it if I'm not thinking it's cold, well, yeah. But then I'm too in the suburb that I live in, I don't I get we get snow here in Victoria, but in the suburb that I'm in, I don't get it. I've got to go to the mountains, which I've got one an hour and a half drive if you've got a car. And I'm not sure by transport how long it take you to get there. But we do get the cold when that wind blows from the mountains that are behind me, right up there. That coldness, that you do get a very cold wind coming down from them. But other than that, yeah, I have seen a lot of people with sweaters on, sweaters, jumpers, whatever that you like to pullovers. Yeah, you do. We are getting into that season now, so we're trying to get nice and warm. You guys are trying to keep cool. I really hate summer. In this place where we are, it gets way too hot, and it makes it hard to sleep. And you can't have a window open because the heat comes in. And the only time that, hopefully, of a night time, when the sun goes away and at least a cool breeze comes, then we can have the windows open to cool down. But I tend to have mine open a little bit because I do like having a window open during whatever season it is, because I like having a bit of fresh air. I gotta run, everyone. Have a good night and day. You too, KK. Have a good night, and thank you for coming and spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate the people that come and hang out with me and spend time with me, and I appreciate the people who also watch the replay. I'm so grateful for that too. So, and in that way, that's this one done. Done, and then I just got to sew the cords onto them, and then that is 5 Christmas stockings done, which means I can probably do a video on that one to get them going. So it gives me a video for to get up. Bye bye, KK, said Suzanne. You have a great evening, and say hello to Kirsten for me. No, Chris, as you said, I can call her. So, and I hope her blanket's almost done. Can't wait to see it done. She's doing a beautiful job on her blanket. And I know the only time she gets to sit and crochet is when you do your videos. It does make it hard when you are really busy. It makes it very hard. We were like 460 before even started here. California is always expensive. Oh, I bet it is, Chris. I bet it's more expensive in California. I mean, I think here at 5.90 here now in town a gallon. For that's a lot of money just for a gallon of petrol or diesel, whatever that you guys use. I think when I looked at the petrol station when I was going down to the chemist shop, that it was $2 something, 2.34, 2.36 a liter, because we go by liters, and I don't know how much they would have paid a gallon, because I only know it by liters, so per liter, So, but that's what they were having theirs set at. So, but that is a lot of money. $5.90. Don't worry, I'm not putting my scraps on the floor. I do have a bin underneath my table. Better drink my Milo before it goes cold. because I'd rather have. We have like 5 refineries here too. It's always been ridiculous. You know what? If you've got 5 refineries, it shouldn't be that expensive. Chris, what part of California are you from? Suzanne's asking. Do you live anywhere near Dornando or Margie from Margie's Crafty Corner? In the Midwest, in the middle of nowhere. At my house, it was like 240 when ours was 420 years ago. East Bay. Okay. Mm, they hit the spot. But I don't want a Milo mustache because that's what tends to happen. You get a Milo mustache. So now I want enough to do both the chords. I'm about 45 minutes drive north of Dawn Yundol. Oh, okay. So you're sort of not that far away from Dawn if you need to meet up with her. Oh, that's good. At least if there's a chance that you guys ever want to meet up, at least you know you're only 45 minutes away from each other. So that makes you further away from Margie Craft Corner. Okay, because I think she's down further, I think. Oh, I can't remember. But I'm glad that you're only 45 minutes away from Dawn. At least you get the chance to go and see her. If you know, meet up and have a bit of lunch and have some yarny talk. I reckon that'd be good that you and Dawn and Jerry can meet up one day. Seeing you're about 45 minutes away from each other. Because I think that'd be nice if you can meet up together. Sort of thing. I might put that bit in the bin because I don't need that bit now. So means now that I've got 5 done and 5 more to do, which hopefully won't take me long, and then that's them done. Then I could be able to take them up to the hospital. And then I can concentrate on my blanket. Suzanne, are you in California too? Are you? You might have already said where you were. I can't remember if you said if you were in California too, or what part that you guys, or Milo is a malted chocolate milk. Mm-hmm. It certainly is. It's yummy. It is. I could drink the hot Milo or a hot chocolate all the time. I didn't mind drinking having a coffee, but as I've gotten older, I have not enjoyed a hot chocolate, a hot coffee. I've been enjoying my hot chocolate or hot Milos better. I googled Milo. Hey, you know what, Suzanne? If people don't know what I'm drinking, I say to them, Google is your best friend, because I know in America, I don't think you guys get Milo, but the only way that you get it if you went on Amazon or eBay or something, or if someone can send you a tin. But it's a really nice hot chocolate, and I find it a very nice. No, New Jersey East Coast. Oh, that's right, because you did say, you know what? You said before you were in New Jersey, so you were on the East Coast like what I was. I remember that. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, I do enjoy a hot Milo because I enjoy it. And especially over night time when you're ready that you want to go to bed, it helps you relax and enjoy and whatnot. But I enjoy it. Eden will have one later when she's sitting in a room. She'll sit and have a Milo later, a hot Milo later. Nightbot, you're a bit late asking me about that. It's better than Nestle's Quick, not as sickly sweet. Yeah, yep. It's definitely because your Nestle Quick is a little bit different to ours, but yes, it is. It's not as sickly as what the Nestle Quick is like, but it is a nice flavored drink. Well, I enjoyed anyway, so which is good. I'll probably go down and make another one once, which I think I will be. Oh, well, actually, I will be going to make another one. Not I think, but I will be going to make another one once I'm finished here. And I'll have it with my chocolate Easter egg that I have in the fridge. So, yeah, Nightbot's telling us to be respectful and keep this a safe place, please. And let's have some fun. And we always have fun. And I got rid of the command about let's stick to the comment. Let's stick to the topic because that we do stick to the comment topic and we do enjoy different topics. So we're doing that. So that rule went out the door. So which is good. So now I've just got to do knit up 5 more and then that's that done. So like I said, they don't take long to knit up. It's it's time consuming sewing them up, but I don't mind. So there. So I don't know if I can see this and maybe if I can get the light to it. Oh, Suzanne's asking for a joke. Oh, I forgot about doing the jokes. Forgot Nightbot can drop a joke. See, I get busy doing what I need to do and I forget about the jokes. And he says, do you know where you can get chicken broth in bulk? The stock market. Oh man. You're a crack up Nightbot. You are that's a good one. From the stock market. That is a good one. About time you came up with a good one. Which is good because we like good jokes to keep us laughing and enjoying the company while we're laughing about it. That is a good one. Okay, that's that one done. So now I just got to do five more, and then that will be that one done. Those done. So I got 5 more to do because I got 5 more chords. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, could you imagine doing an amigurumi and having these colours as hair coming off your amigurumi? No, I wonder how you go with. Would you consider putting the weather back on Nightbot? I probably would. I've got to work out how to do that one, Suzanne. I took it off because I had a content creator um spoiling it, kept abusing it, so it went off. But I'll have to try and work out how to put it back on there, so that way I can put it back on for you guys, so you can drop your weather. But I've got to work out how to do that one, so I have to go into the Nightbot one and bring and do it. So yeah, he will come back on, Suzanne. Just keep an eye out and keep looking. But I haven't got it back on just at the moment. But yes, it will come back. So I just got to work out how to sort of put it back on there. So, because I'm not very good at doing computers, so somehow I need to work out how to put him back on. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. I just got to. Just have to. I'll have to work out how to do it. So I'm not sure on how to do it. So I'll have to. Uh, hey Dorothy, how are you? Hello, sunny here today. Oh, cool, said Susan. I'm going to. We've got an overcast day, but we've got enough weather to sort of, enough to sort of, um, okay, let's see how I go this time. WATHER, weather is a new command. So, hi Dorothy said, I'm, hang on. I'm not sure if this would work yet, because I think I've still got to put a command in that I haven't done. I'm just trying this out, Suzanne, so I'm not sure whether it will do anything, because there's one bit that I don't know what I need to put in there, so it might come up that I haven't done it. He's just got the at, so I need to. Alright, so I just got to do that middle bit there. I don't know what the thing is that I need to put the response to. And what are the other commands? Because I don't know. There's just one bit that I don't know what to put there. So add location for weather for New Jersey. He's responding at least. I know he's responding that bit, but the only bit, Chris, the weather 20. See where he's got the at sign, Chris? That's the bit where I need to put in whatever the command is. It's got the at, but the rest of it's got to go. It says response, and when I got the joke in, it's got that bit there, but it's just adding the last bit of that bit where the at is that I don't know what to put in there. So I don't know what the response is that I need to put in there. Because the others have got like say thank you at dot whatever, and then it's got at $ user thing type thing. Maybe I should do this at user bracket. What else does they have? Oh, maybe this one I don't. I'll get rid of this one. And okay, maybe that's the one. All right. Um, hang on. Let try. Yeah. YTT Chris, the command iWeather has been. Yeah, I was going to say try now. Huh? I don't know what that bit is meant to say, Chris. Have I put it in wrong again? I think I might have put it in wrong. I don't know what that's meant to be, but it's not coming up with. Let me have a look to see what it's. Anyway, oh, I can't do that. So maybe I'll put in the wrong bit there with the command. I got the eye weather, but it's the bit there that shouldn't. I'm guessing something. Obviously, it shouldn't. This bit might not be. Should be there. Maybe. So forecast. We'll see if that's. Let's try that one. Try. I don't know what that one there that Nightbot's trying to tell us. Like I said, I've probably put in the wrong command. I probably could, Suzanne, but he'll probably give us a joke for the. You see, he's putting in something else. Maybe I can put in the thing from. Maybe I can do that if I copy it. See, it goes to show you I have no idea on what I am doing. So, what about if I delete that for a minute? Let's go back in because I have no idea. All right, so we want eye weather, and I don't know what the thing is to do. Oops. Um, the command weather has been added. All right, weather in Beverly Hills. Conditions are clear with temperature. Oh, so what did I have in there for that to do? Oh, the for the forecast bit. Um, add the thing .com. The CD equals 5 weather and weather query. I added a 5 second delay so it's not spammy. Oh, Chris, so what do I put in the response bit that you did? So I put in the question mark, add. I don't know what I actually put in there for it to respond. Maybe it was that one then, maybe. I have no idea what I've done. Okay, well, I don't know what I've done, but you guys have got weather. Okay, so at weather query. Okay, we'll go with that then. I'm happy with that, if that's the case. So, weather for Beverly Hills conditions. You put Beverly Hills. Clear with temperature 61 Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. The wind's blowing from southwest at 7 miles per hour, and current humidity is 62%. Thanks, Chris. I added a 5-second delay on it, so not spamming. Um, you can make the delay longer if you want. Hey, I'm just happy. Smile, Chris. Weather in New Jersey is Weather for New Jersey. Conditions are rain with temperatures 70 Fahrenheit, 21 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 9 miles per hour. 14 kilometers. Current humidity is 59. Weather in Tasmania should be working now, but Dorothy, yeah, yeah. Let's see how we go if I can get the weather. Melbourne. Let's see how I go. Let's hope that that's working. There you go. Weather for Melbourne. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 65%, 65 Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 6 miles per hour, 10 kilometers an hour, and the current humidity is 62%. Chris, if you put that command in for me, thank you so much. Thanks, Chris, for helping Lisa. Thank you so much. I had no idea when I got one bit, but I had no idea after that. But Chris, you're a legend. Thank you so much. What about if I do weather um Tasmania for hang on, might help if I spell Tas. Chris, oh thank you so much. I'm glad that you helped me with that one. Let's see how we go with weather for Tasmania. Hey Joanne, how are you? Let's see how it goes. For some odd reason, it's not letting us know what the weather is in Tasmania. For some odd reason. But the weather for South Dakota, conditions are fair with a temperature of 44 Fahrenheit, 7 degrees. Oh, that's chilly for South Dakota. The wind is blowing from east northeast at 8 miles per hour, 13 kilometers, and the current humidity is 98%. Why isn't it giving it to us for Tasmania? It's not giving us Tasmania. Why? Might be delayed? Maybe. But Tasmania's a part of Australia, even though they're not joined on, Chris. Because I put a 5-second delay. Ah, okay. That's okay. And I don't know how to change it to the 5-second delay. You've battled me there, but I'm just glad that you're able to do that, Chris, because that is awesome. So I don't know how to change it from the 5-second delay. So, the timers. If I go to the timers, hijack Amazon wish list. Okay, so that's not what I want. Commands. So I don't. Okay, that's okay. I'm just glad that we're able to do that. So okay, we will work that out. But I'm not sure on how to change the thing. Here we go. Well, Chris has put weather for Tasmania. Conditions are cloudy with temperature of 52 Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west at 6 miles per hour at 26 kilometers an hour, and current humidity is 7. It does it now. The delay is slowed down. Copy paste spammers. It does it now. It doesn't now. The delay is to slow down the copy paste slang. Right, so let me see if I can do. It did my weather okay. I got mine, but I just didn't know why it didn't do. But at least we got the weather. But thank you, Chris, for doing that for me. But let's just see what it gives me for Melbourne. See, there you go. I got Melbourne. So weather is for Melbourne, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 65 Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, which that hasn't changed. Blowing from the west. All right, so now it does that. Now the today is to slow down copy paste spammers. Chris, so thank you for doing that for me. I want to put on, I'm going to, while I'm talking to you, I'm going into my YouTube studios and I am going to get out of you, but I want to go customize here. I think that's where I've got to go. No, community, we'll go that way. Excuse me. Oh no, I want to go to settings. That's where I want to go. Because I want to move channels, channel, community, user management maybe here. Up here we'll put YT, no, YTFP here. Is Chris up here? So, Chris, what I've done for you is I've taken you out of a standard moderator and I've put you in a managing moderator with me. Is that okay for you? Because if I get stuck like that again, you'd be able to be there to help me. Zach smells like French fries and Chris smells like French fries and chicken nuggets today. Okay. Hello, Lisa. Hey, Tracy. How are you? So, Chris, was that okay for you? I'll put you up as I've taken you away from the standard moderator to a moderator. So, if something like this happens again, would you be able to help me again? It doesn't now. The delay is slowed down. Copy paste slammers. So thank you for doing that for me. So there you go, Suzanne. With a bit of luck now, it will be Hi, Tessa. I'm glad that you come in. That's fine. Always happy to help. Chris. Thank you so much because you probably know more about the computer and that side of things than what I do. YTFP, Chris. May I make you a manager mod for me too? If that's okay. Yeah, I put Chris up as a manager. Just changed him up there too because if Eden, I've got Eden as a manager monitor too. But if I can't work it out, at least and if Chris happens to be in, at least he can help me out with that part of things too. I don't have too many people up there either, so it it's nice to have one other person for me up there. So, and then some. Tracy has asked, and for weather, hey Zach said Jonathan. Sure, Zach said Jonathan. So weather for Tracy in the weather for Brownsville, conditions are clear with a temperature of 75 Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south at 7 miles per hour. 11 kilometers an hour, and current humidity is 66%. Then I'll have you and Katrina. That's a good idea, Zach, having two. And hello, Outlaw Junior. How are you? Yes, wish Katrina could do lives again, but at least she did not stop YouTube altogether. Hey, Lisa and everyone. Hey there. I haven't got. We're all good. Junior's the one hasn't come through yet, but there is a delay. Chris has said there's a 5-second delay, so it will come through eventually. So yeah, which is good. She's just busy with the little one, Chris. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it, Zach? When you've got little ones, it's they're always the ones that you've got to yeah. And what is everyone working on? I'm working on Christmas, these little Christmas stockings. I've got 5 more to make in navy blue, but yeah, it'll get there. Ellis Junior said, okay. Hello, Sean. How are you? Oh yes, true, Zach said. Hey outlaw, said Tracy. It will work, Junior. It's just got to get in the right frame of working the weather, because I've only just put it back on because I've had it off for such a long time, and Chris was nice enough to help me get it back up and running for us all, so we can have it there and that. But I'm so grateful Chris knew what he was doing, because I had no idea, because I've always had someone else show me what to do, and once it's in, that's it. I don't need to learn. Our gas, aka petrol, aka gas, is around 3.65 a gallon. So it's been ranging for you guys in America for anything from $3 something right up before the I. Is that why I have had I before the weather? Outlaw, did you put the I before the weather? You typed in weather. Oh, that's why. Outlaw Junior, put the apostrophe before the weather, and then you'll get it. The weather will come up for you. And Junior's saying, Tracy, hey there. Make sure you always put the apostrophe before the weather, and then you guys will be able to get the weather. So I don't know what part of America Junior is, but yeah, exclamation mark. Oh, is that, yeah, exclamation um keeps it from firing off everything else, says weather. Yeah. So don't forget to put exclamation mark before the weather, and then that way we get to know what your weather will be. So don't forget to do. I'm going to rub some cream on my legs because they feel a bit dry while I'm talking to you guys. So Junior, if you want, Junior, put the exclamation mark before weather, so then that way your weather will get to come up again. Please. If you don't mind, please. Oh, you're in Arkansas. Okay. Maybe if you can, Junior, type in, do the exclamation mark and weather, and then whatever you do, Arkansas or your postcode. I don't. Nightbot won't register my postcode because my postcode only has four numbers. So there you go, Junior. See there, it's in now. Weather for Pocahontas. Conditions are fair with temperature of 74 Fahrenheit, 23 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south at 12 miles an hour, 19 kilometers an hour, and the current humidity is 73%. That's all you only have to do, Junior, is just do what you've done then, and next time when you're in, you get to do that again. And thank you to Chris for helping me work that out for me, because I sort of got one bit done, but I couldn't get the rest of it. So thank you so much, Chris. You are a legend. When you come here to Melbourne, Australia, I'll make sure I take you out for a nice hot drink and maybe a nice meal somewhere. But you've got to come here. Find you a nice place to take. I live in the country. Oh, okay. So you're country of Arkansas. Okay, that's fine. Hey, we all need a place to live somewhere, don't we? And that means that's where you've got to be. Well, that's where you've got to be, you know. But I'm just so grateful that Chris was able to help me do what he'd done, and I'm so grateful. But everybody, I'm so grateful that you've all come in today, and a nice Milo, Ella. Oh, definitely, Chris. If you want a nice Milo, I'm definitely making you a nice hot Milo, and I'll make you the Milo the way I make it. Oh, it's a legend. I really like making a hot Milo, which means once we've definitely finished, I am going for another one, and I'll think of you, Chris, while I'm drinking my hot Milo. But if you do come for a holiday here to Melbourne, Australia, where I am, definitely I'll be making you a hot Milo. Oh, for sure. You bet you'll be getting a nice hot Milo. because we've got to have a hot Milo. Yep, we've got to have one. Pocahontas is the country seat, lives miles from town. Oh, okay. So how long does it take you to get to your nearest township then, Junior? It must take you a Milo with milk. Oh, definitely, Tessa. See, Chris, we're gonna spoil you. Oh yes, with milk. Warm the milk up, put the Milo in, make it like a milky. Oh yes. Definitely, we're going to be doing that. I think Tessa and I would spoil you rotten if you come to Australia with the Milo. So you would definitely be spoilt rotten. And I mean spoilt rotten. Definitely. That you will definitely be spoiled. And we've got to have a nice biscuit to go with it. We call them biscuits. I know you guys call them cookies, but we've got to also have a nice biscuit with our hot Milo, or a nice cake, a muffin, like a chocolate muffin, a banana muffin, carrot muffin. But we've got to have something nice to go with it. Then that would be really, really nice. That would just set it off. And that would be yummy. And then we'll be all be in our glory then. And yes. Chris, do you make content? Don't forget the Tim Tam. Oh, definitely Tim Tams, Tessa. Yes, you got to. If you know what, Tessa, if Chris came over to where you live and where I live, we can try him on all the different flavour of Tim Tams, and you can work out what flavour Tim Tams he likes. Then he can take some back to America with him, and then we can get him to have the Milo, and then he can take some tins of Milo back, and then you won't have to worry about buying any. I will soon. I'll make one today, but don't know if I'll make it public yet. Hey, that's okay. You will do it when you're ready to do it and whatnot. So, but yeah. But I should actually get going because I want to go and make another hot Milo. And I want to get my Easter egg about an hour and a half to 2.5 hours bike. I only don't have the money for a vehicle. Oh, that's a shame, Junior. Sorry that's happened like that. Drop your link, Chris. Um, is Chris allowed to drop you? I don't know whether Chris is allowed to drop his own link if he's blue, but I can actually drop his link for you because I don't know whether I'm not sure whether they can drop you your own link if you're blue, but I can do it for you. I even visited Melbourne to see that. Wouldn't that be good, Tessa? Come to Melbourne and you could see all that. That would be good. There you go, Suzanne. I have dropped Chris's link for you because I don't know if they're blue whether they can drop their own link. That's the only thing I'm sure I can. But that sucks for you, Junior, not having a car and not having the money to buy one. We know how that feels. My oldest daughter has a license, but trying to save her money up for a car, and then bills come in, and then that takes that away. Thank you, Liz. That's okay, Chris. I don't mind. I mean, I'm Suzanne. I know if so, you wanted your link dropped. Well, then, thank you. That's okay, Suzanne. People that's blue can drop their links. Can they, Junior? Because last time that I knew, people that were blue weren't allowed to drop their own links, and you're not allowed to drop naked links unless they got the person's name. But that's what or a lot of people we can, but it's better that someone else does it. That's what I heard, Chris. We can, but it's more better coming from other people that like say we'll take it for instance, myself or Eden or Bridget can. I think Bridget's blue. Bridget can drop it when blue on other channels. Drop my own link. I don't drop my link. If I'm blue on someone else's, I don't drop my own link. I always ask people to drop it for me because I know that when you're blue, you're not supposed to be dropping your own link. But it is like Chris said, it is better if someone else does it for you because I know YouTube get a bit funny when it comes to that sort of thing. So I tend to get somebody else to drop it for me, so that way it makes it easier in that sort of, see if that makes sense. But yeah, so yeah. Oh well, now that we got the weather done, which is good, and if I need something else done like that, I'm gonna see if Chris can help me out again. Always finding something to cut up. Okay, everyone, I'm going to sleep soon. Bye. Thank you, Suzanne, for joining in. Sorry it's a late night for you going to bed, but I'm glad that you did. I did it before on channels when I was blue. I'm surprised that YouTube has let you do that, Junior, because I do know if you're blue, you're not supposed to be doing it on someone else's channel. But I think it depends on the. I'm guessing the people that you've been on that they've let you do it. Never had a problem when I was blue. I would prefer if you're blue and you want your link dropped. And if you're a moderator on my channel, I would prefer you to ask somebody else to do it, to be fair, because if the case is that you're not supposed to be dropping your own link, I don't want to be into trouble. So I would rather that somebody that is blue that can drop that for you. Yes, just sort of an unwritten rule. It is a sort of an unwritten rule. But if you do need your link dropped, I don't mind you asking in the chat, could you please drop my link? And I've never heard that before. Yeah, I've heard a lot of content creators saying it, that they would prefer someone. That's why they've got moderators, unless there's no moderator and the host is busy on request. Yes, I agree with Chris in that one, because I do know when you do go to the ones that I have followed, they will say if you want your link dropped, write CC in the chat, or write, could someone drop my link, and she'll ask her moderators to do it. And the same with I know there's one channel I do watch. She would, if you are a moderator and you want your link dropped, she would rather you have somebody else drop it. And I agree with you there, Chris. It just prevents shameless self promotion. Definitely. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, well, and I mean that's what I've heard. I mean, and you know, I would rather people that are moderators, if they're a moderator, like say if Chris is moderator and like Suzanne asked about his link being dropped, I would rather Chris, like Chris can drop it if he wants, but I would rather someone other than Chris dropping it, a different moderator dropping it for him. So then that way it takes away, like Chris said, it takes away the shameless self promotion type thing, unless there's no other moderator and the host is busy on request. Yes, well that too. If I'm busy doing something else and I've got no moderator, yeah, I don't have an issue with Chris doing that. But at the moment, I wasn't doing anything, so I didn't mind. I didn't mind doing it for him, but I will drop links for others if it's allowed by the host. Each channel is different. That's why I took off, Chris. That's why I took off the drop. The, if you wanted your link to drop, I took it off because people were too busy abusing it. So I took it off, and that's why I rather my moderators to do it now. That's why I have moderators, and I would rather, like Chris is a moderator, so if someone said to Chris, could you please drop my link, I am happy for him to do that. And if Chris has come across like a, oh, if Chris was saying, oh, I'm doing this pattern and there's a link to it, and he asks us, could he drop that link? I don't mind that, providing you have asked. So yeah, that's why I like now that the moderators do that for me now, because it means that the person can have their link dropped. And it did when I did have it where you could drop your own link. I would say to people just do it one every hour or half an hour that I'm on. But again, one selfish content creator kept dropping his link, and that was enough. So yeah, so that's why that went off. So that's why people can no longer have their So I dropped a bit of paper on the floor. That's why now people can't drop their own links. That's why now my moderators do it. So yeah. Night, Dorothy, and I'll catch up with you next time. I'm going to go too because I really need a Milo because it's empty and I want another hot drink. So thank you for all coming in and thank you for the lurkers. And Chris, a big thank you for fixing the weather for me. I do appreciate you doing that. And I do appreciate all the lurkers, all my chewbucca lurkers and everybody that was here with me today. And thank you for the people that will watch the replays. Eden's gone to the movies and she was sending me her box of popcorn and her drink of Pepsi Max. I'll show you. There's her drink of Pepsi Max. And then there's her popcorn. Thanks, Lisa, for the fun. That's okay, Chris. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad everybody came. And I do appreciate the company, and yours too, Chris. I do appreciate your company and everybody else that was here. And I do appreciate that you all have come and spent a bit of time with me. And I will catch up with you guys. Don't think you're getting rid of me that easy. So maybe tomorrow morning I might be up early enough to do a live and everything. And Chris is going yummy because I've got it on my iPad. I've seen it before it came on Restream. So yeah. So thank you for all coming and thank you for the help, Chris. I'm glad that you did that for me. And night, everyone, or morning and afternoon, whenever you are in the world. Definitely, and blessings to you all. And